Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Arrow Season 4. Now this is going to be my review for episode 16 of Arrow Season 4, otherwise entitled Broken Hearts. So this is the episode with the return of Cupid. Stupid. So we'll go through my little breakdown, then we'll give my final thoughts on the episode at the end, but let's get straight into it. So the episode actually starts off with Carrie Cutter, aka Cupid, strolling around a couple who are all bloody and beaten while singing this sort of creepy love song. She then proceeds to kill the couple, doing like a split arrow sort of thing. It was pretty cool. Meanwhile, we see Laurel leading a preliminary hearing against Damien Darhk and his actions. And it was good to see Laurel doing her legal thing throughout this episode because it's something that we haven't seen that often, especially this season. We then get a drawn out scene with Oliver and Felicity discussing their split or breakup, as well as Felicity's role on the team. Now Cupid comes back into action when Captain Lance calls Oliver down to a crime scene and shows him that Cupid is back, and it seems that her time in the Suicide Squad has made her a bit more evil or insane, whichever way you want to put it. We then head back to the courtroom where we see Diggle being questioned about Damien Darhk. Now Diggle's involvement within Team Arrow's actions from the past are brought up to basically ruin Diggle's credibility involving cocaine and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Cupid is located and Team Arrow go in for the takedown. Now this includes Thea jumping on a limo, which is pretty cool, but it also involves her getting smashed by a warehouse door, which looked pretty painful. And within this warehouse, Green Arrow actually takes on Cupid, and it seems that he has captured her, but she manages to get away as Oliver tries to rescue the couple that Cupid had taken. We then see Laurel and Captain Lance discussing a way to sentence Damien Darhk for good, and Captain Lance decides that he will take the stand and basically spill everything that he knows about Damien Darhk and everything that he did for Damien Darhk. Straight after this, Cupid is tracked to another warehouse where wedding dresses are held. So Team Arrow find a shrine, I guess, or a target board of future weddings. And as it happens to be, Oliver and Felicity are actually on this board. So they decide to hold this fake wedding to lure Cupid in. Back at the courtroom, Captain Lance takes the stand and spills everything on Damien Darhk and everything he did in order to protect Laurel. We then head to the fake wedding again, where we see Cupid play the role of the wedding crasher. So she shoots Oliver, but he is wearing this Kevlar vest to protect himself, which makes complete sense. And this is when Diggle and Thea storm the room and take down Cupid for good. Then we quickly head back to the courtroom where we see Captain Lance's statement, and it seems to work, and Damien Darhk is sent to a proper trial for his crimes. But shortly after this, Captain Lance is then suspended following this because basically he was doing inside stuff that is illegal. We then get some Olicity drama, which ends with Felicity leaving Team Arrow for now. She'll be back, it's pretty obvious she will. And the episode ends with Damien Darhk being put in jail, but he has smuggled a ring in with his mouth, which he then proceeds to put on, and then does this really creepy and evil laugh to the camera, which is okay, he's got something up his sleeve. So overall, I thought this episode was okay. It wasn't the strongest episode. Laurel and Captain Lance were really strong in this episode. This has probably been one of their strongest. Captain Lance was really strong in an episode earlier this season, but this is probably Laurel's strongest episode. Maybe apart from some of the Sarah episodes when she was revived and Laurel had to deal with that. But for the most part, the episode had some flaws. I know people might, that Olicity people might go, oh, you just hate Olicity, but it really did bring down this episode. There was too much drama within that, and yeah, there should have been some more action, especially when you had Cupid, who's also an archer. Her and Green Arrow should really be having an archery battle if she's going to be in the episode. But those are my major flaws. Overall, the episode was okay, as I said before. Captain Lance and Laurel Lance had the strongest performances in this episode. But leave your opinions in the comment section below, guys. What did you think of this episode? What would you give it out of 10? What was your favourite bit? What was your least favourite bit? Leave them in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.